especially winning a national championship doesn't come around often in any sport. But why are your ladies equipped for the task, and what makes this team so special?
It's always a good question. I think that talent is the starting line. When you talk about winning championships, and then it becomes all the little things, the intangible things, the standard that you play to each and every day, the way you celebrate teammate success as well as your own, and just kind of give yourself to the team. I think that when teams basically surrender whatever stats or whatever good they may get out of it individually for the betterment of the people around them, then you have a chance. And this team has done that all year long, and will fight to the bitter end.
With you guys being off on Sunday, I just wanted to get your thoughts on kind of a wild day for the sport. I think some of the games obviously had some crazy finishes. Things were trending online. A lot of people in the United States were watching it. So for someone who loves the game and loves to see it grow, I just wanted to hear your thoughts on a wild Elite Eight.
I guarantee a day like that and gains thousands of fans. I can't tell you how many emails and text messages I've gotten, or messages randomly from people that saying, I never was a volleyball fan until now. And because of what we're doing and the excitement that the game and the tournament provided this weekend. And, our game right now is at a whole new level, but it's nowhere close to what it's going to be in 5 years. So it's a pretty special moment.
Any similarities between this team and the 2020 team that you've noticed as the tournament has gone along?
The desire, the willingness to give to each other and just play for the name on the front of the jersey is very similar to the 2020 group. And physical talent both teams had an abundance of, and the first contact of our team defensively and serving and serve receive is elite, I think, like it was then. And this team really doesn't look at the first point or the last point any differently. They just kind of play them all the same. So I think those are some similarities.
Craig, Oklahoma made it tough on you. Tennessee made it tough on you. Regular season, how are you better now than you were back then? Because you're clearly playing your best volleyball, I would think.
Yeah. I think just the experiences of playing different styles, different ways of scoring from different teams has put us in a position where there shouldn't be much that we're surprised about. I think Wisconsin will play in a style that's air-free and physical and all of those things, and so they'll play a way that might be slightly different, some of those teams, but there's just not a whole lot of situations we haven't been in. So, we've been able to create some balance, different ways to scoring, all the volleyball pieces, but the feeling of being in different situations, I think we've been there, but Thursday will provide a whole new feeling because we haven't played in the Final Four yet.
How do you feel like the massive support from the Big Blue Nation has gotten you guys this far?
It's incredible. I think that it's always been there, but the growth, the new fans, the number of inquiries about tickets or pictures or autographs or balls, and things from elementary school, signing notes for our team, and it just I think we've always known we are playing for something bigger than ourselves, but now it's even in a whole new spectrum. So can't thank our fans enough for the love and support and the enthusiasm and the intensity they provided for us on the sideline. And for those that'll be there, they're going to have a wonderful experience. For those that are yelling at their TVs on Thursday night, we'll feel it there too.
Was it your idea to get in the jet?
It was not my idea. We talked about being in the air at some point in time in some way or fashion, but that was not. I cannot take credit for that idea. But I was certainly ready for it.
Greg, there used to be such a chasm between Big Ten volleyball and other teams on this side of the country. Now it's almost non-existent, I would think. Is style that much of an issue anymore?
It's a good question, Dick. I think when I got to Kentucky, the aspiration was to get to Florida's level, and then it was also to close the gap between the SEC and the Big Ten. And I think that as a collective group, our coaches in the league have really taken a lot of pride in being competitive across the country, and I think our league has shown this year that we're as good as anybody.
How confident are you guys?
I'd say we're pretty confident. We're just really excited, honestly. I don't think any of us have been to the Final Four before, so just trying to soak in the experience.
The fact that you, based on the last two matches, you're playing your best volleyball. Would you agree with that?
Yeah, I'd say, day, this team gets better and better, and it amazes me how much better we get every day. But we're just trying to take it one game at a time and really fall back on our fundamentals.
Reaching a Final Four, winning a national championship doesn't happen often for teams. Why can this team do it, and what makes you guys so special?
I think it's just the connection we have off the court. We absolutely love one another. We all of us live together, so we're together 24/7. But this dream honestly started in January, and we had one goal throughout the whole season. And the SEC tournament and wins are all great, but we have one goal, and that's to win a national championship. So it's really cool that we're one step closer, but we have more work to do.
You were named a semifinalist for National Player of the Year. Just what does that mean for you?
Honestly, I was surprised. I didn't come into this season wanting any accolades, and it's awesome to be able to play with a player like Brooklyn DeLay that really makes me a better person on and off the court. So, honestly, just very surprised and very honored.
How would you compare the way you all are playing now compared to the middle of the year when you were kind of slogging it out? How are you better?
The middle of the year is probably the most important part. It's when kind of the excitement of starting volleyball wears off, and that's when the real teams are made, and when you can come into each practice and have a goal and get better every single day. And that's something this team has really taken pride in, and you can see it in the way we grit out each set.
What can you tell us about Wisconsin?
They're a really good team. They're a really big physical team, and being in the Big Ten, I loved playing them. I had so much fun playing them. But yeah, it'll be great volleyball.
Obviously, Sunday was pretty crazy in the sport. Since you guys already punched your ticket, kind of walk me through how many games you were watching and just how kind of big the tournament was trending on social media and all that stuff, how big the sport's gone.
Yeah, no, it definitely was less stressful not having to worry about us playing, so it was really fun to be able to relax and watch those games, but holy great volleyball. I mean, it was a game, our whole group chat was going off the whole time and jumping on beds, my roommates running around the apartment, so it's just awesome to see how much volleyball has grown, and it's just amazing to see like a great game like that on ABC and getting the success and whatnot.
Last one.
What do UK fans need to know about Big Ten volleyball?
They're physical, but this team is ready, and we're going to go out swinging and having so much fun, and we're really excited to show the world what we can do.